What up, fam? It's your boy G Ridge. I got one for you today. We're gonna bake some cube steak. Yes, sir, in the oven. Bake cube steaks, and we're gonna as you see, I'm gonna pat them down right now. Make sure to get all that water, excess water and stuff out of them. We want them good and dry, completely dry if we can. And we're gonna season them up with some season like I normally use: salt, black pepper. This time we're gonna use some chopped onions. We're gonna use the Lipton onion, beefy onion soup mix. Yeah, sir. We're gonna also use right now. We're gonna use some all-purpose flour to make our gravy along with it. Now this way, we're gonna since we're gonna bake it, we're gonna do it a little different. And listen, stick with your boy. I got several ways you can cook this stuff. You can do it on the tabletop stove, on top of the stove, or you can do it in the oven, or you can do both. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sear it first, and then I'm gonna put them in the oven, and we're gonna have let the oven make the gravy. We're not gonna do the gravy on top of the stove, okay? As you can see, I put salt in it. And I'm gonna put the one full pack of beefy onion soup mix. All right. We're gonna put like a 1 tablespoon of minced garlic in there. Also, we're gonna mix it up real good, nice and seasoned, fam. Also gonna put some of that what is that brown gravy season in it as well. I like to use that. I don't know. I think it give it a little flavor to it. It's gravy. It's a gravy powder, but it got a little taste to it. As you can see, the stove top is ready to go. Had to calm that thing down. There's the minced garlic. It's going down today, fam. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna go ahead and mix it up real good. Get all the seasoning and the flavors coated up together. We're just gonna mix it up real good. Make sure the meat nice and seasoned. When I tell you that meat was so good and seasoned. Now what I have in the pan is regular vegetable oil. Okay, we're gonna start there. After mixing it, we're gonna sear both sides of the meat. Around 5 minutes on both sides each. Okay, and then we're going to take them out, and I'm going to take the pan. Some of them didn't. And I'm going to put some flour in the bottom of the pan along with some onions. You'll see towards coming towards the end, but you'll like it. Trust me. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is sprinkle some all-purpose flour in the bottom of the pan. The pan has a little tiny little bit of oil in it. You can't really see it, but it's in there, okay? Just a tiny little bit. All right, I'm gonna sprinkle some onions on top of that. And after the last wave of steak come out, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take that seasoned oil that's left with the little remnants in the bottom in the pan. We're just gonna pour it all into that pan. We're gonna mix it up together. All right, yes, that's how we're gonna do it. Then we're gonna add a little water to the pan. Yes, sir. Mix it up, and then probably add a little more flour, and then we're gonna put the meat into the pan, topped off with some onions. Then we're gonna stick it in the oven for 2.5 hours at 350 degrees, between 2 and 2.5. Okay, so hold on tight. We'll be right back. We're gonna keep it moving. Ooh-wee. As you can see, it's coming right along. It's good. You can see all the seasoning up in the meat. From looking from here, it looks so good, thing. But I wouldn't eat it yet. It's not done fully. All right, we're moving right along. All right, fam. I got a little trick I want to show you. You see the flour, the all-purpose flour, and raw onions down at the bottom. We're not gonna make the gravy. We're gonna let the oven do the work. We're gonna make the gravy right in here. So we're gonna take some of this oil. Yes, sir. That was left. In fact, we're gonna just take all of it. We're just gonna pour all them remnants and all that stuff in there. Yes, sir. We're gonna pour it all in. Okay. See that? Look at that. Uh-huh. Yes, sir. And we're gonna put a little bit more. Where's my spoon? Okay, we're gonna put a little bit more flour in that thing. Yes, sir. Got one for you, family. I'm just gonna mix it up a little, just a little bit. And we're gonna let the oven do the work. You're gonna bake this at 2 hours or 2.5 hours, okay? By you pouring that oil that was left in that pan, along with the remnants and the onions and stuff, it's gonna make some gravy. Don't worry, and it will brown over time if you follow it the way I just did it. Okay, the more flour you add, the more thicker the gravy will be. Okay. All right, it's gonna come out looking like mine. Stick with your bowl. 350 degrees for 2 or 2.5 hours. And I'm not gonna cover it. Yes, so you can see this little aluminum foil pan I'm cooking in. I got a double pan. Yes, sir. I got a pan that I want to use. I want to cook it in this here. I want to stack them on top. I want that thing to be pretty when it's done. You'll see what I'm saying. Stick with your bowl. Okay. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour some water in here. About so. Mix it up. Yeah, don't that look watery, don't it? Yeah. It's a method to my madness. Don't worry. Look at that. Now I want to sprinkle some more flour. Now we're going to add these seasoned cube steaks back to this. Watch, see what I tell you. Watch the gravy. Watch the gravy that it's going to make. Yes, they're not done all the way. You can see the blood and everything. You don't need to cook it all the way done. Now, if you was going to cook it on the tabletop, then you can do how you do. Sit it right up in there. You see the color start to change immediately with all that seasoning in there. You see it, it's coming. Right before your eyes, it's gonna come. Sprinkle a little more flour. Just a little bit more. Now we're gonna garnish that thing with the rest of nothing but onions. You know I like them onions. 2 to 2.5 hours. Bake it at 350 degrees, family. Now you know I gotta put a little garnishment on that thing too. Look at that, fam. Now, look at that. Oh my goodness. You see it? It's gonna thicken up. Watch, see what I tell you. Stick with your boy. Now I like to sprinkle the top with a little more salt and pepper, because I got all that water in there and stuff. Hold on, let me take this off. This is salt and pepper mixed up. Just a little bit, coat the top a little bit. Bam. Okay, we're going in the oven for 2 to 2.5 hours. So hold on tight. I'll be right back. right, fam, let's see what we got going on here. Oh, look at that. Yeah. That's 2 hours right there, fam. That's 2 hours. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Look at that meat, baby. Oh, look at the meat. Oh, look at that. Look at the gravy. Look at the meat. Oh my word. Stick with you, boy. I told y'all, man. Look at this. Oh, let's see, y'all. Let's see how the meat cutting. Oh, fam. Oh. So you know this piece is mine, yes, sir. Piece up there. Let me taste this for y'all. The cube steak is tender. All you can see is done. Come on, fam. It's another one. Another hitter. I'm gonna lay this over the bed of rice and serve my baby right on up. So hold it on tight. I'll be right back. All right, fam. And there it is. There's baby play. Look at the gravy. Look how perfect that is. Stick with your boy. That's cube steak, family. Baked in the oven. Ooh, look at the onions and all that stuff in there. It's another one hitter quitter. I love y'all to life. G Rich up in your mind.